did you guys see that handout we had on the table earlier today? So I don't know. I don't think we really talked about it because we kind of rushed it through.
I have them in the car.
Chelsea has some in the car, but for food safety purposes, we're required to do minimum residue testing to make sure that you're under that limit. And if you look at that test that we have 0 detected pesticides on that fruit. So, and there's tolerances for that, right? So even if they did detect some, that's allowed in California. And so I would say, this dirty dozen myth is totally false to begin with. Second is we're here in California where we've got the most strict pesticide and fungicide laws anywhere. And so we are so highly regulated, and we have such, the way this California environment and spray environment is designed is we're spraying as little as possible, not only because it's economically feasible, but it's the right thing to do. And so we have PCAs out here, and we're only applying as needed.
Yeah, very much it's an as needed.
Yeah, so they call it an IPM, it's integrated pest management. And so you're out here and you have scouts out here looking for things where, say, a decade, 2-3 decades ago, you go out, you spray everything with something to make sure you're covered. We don't do that anymore. We've got trapping technology. You've got people out here in the fields detecting things and only applying as needed. So when it comes down to it, that's why this California Valley is so valuable, is that it's probably the safest food in the world, right? We all know that we complain about California because it's so difficult to farm here, but those regulations are designed to also keep people safe. That's worker safety, spray safety, the edibility of our fruit. But you can go out here and grab a piece of fruit off of any tree or vine. I do that with my kids. We bring them out here and they're now tall enough to actually reach the fruit, but we have no problems with them walking up and eating fruit right off the tree. So it's by far the safest fruit in the world to eat. And that's why we push so hard for this, is that people need to be eating more fruits and vegetables, right? More fresh produce. And this dirty dozen list scares people away from them, right? So people go, oh, that's so bad, I can't do that. Let me go grab another cheeseburger, highly processed something, right? And so it's really doing an injustice to people's health and to our industry at the same time. So, if you guys could help us out in that respect, I mean, what do we want people to do? We want people to be scared and to eat, unhealthy processed foods and candies and those kinds of snacks? Or do you want people to eat fresh produce and vegetables? And there's nothing to be scared of. And those scare tactics are really detrimental to our industry.
Amen.